So alright guys, today in this video we're going about to make a Dune design with a vintage style that really match for a t-shirt with a bootleg style, and also shout out to the follower Mo. We will make really good tutorial that helped me and inspired me a lot. Without further ado, let's get started. So the first thing first, you choose the font for the design and then you can place it at the bottom. Just place it at the bottom and you can click with the alt and drag, and then you can change it. You can go to the blending option to make it style, go to bevel and emboss. If you really confusing with this, you can just follow along my tutorial and follow along my setting. Go to inner shadow to make it having the typeface, having a shadow, having a yellow shadow, and then go to the inner glow with yellow color, and then you can go to the satin and make it with a blue, and then you can choose the gradient overlay that really match with the design. You can click it right here and adding the new color, adding the new color for a purple, clicking here, adding the red color, clicking here again and adding the yellow, and then you can adding the outer glow. I'm using the orange one, or maybe if you too confused, you can just follow along my setting, guys. You can also adding the drop shadow, or if you don't want to add it, just okay. I think it's kind of fine. I think it's kind of optional if you want to add in the drop shadow. Here the setting, the inner shadow. You can change it whatever you want. Then the setting of the inner glow, all the setting, you can change it also whatever you want here. The color. Here the satin, here the satin, and then you can click OK and the done, and then you can drag the image from your folder to the Photoshop application. You can click magic wand tool and select subject to make the subject selection. Go to the layer mask to make only selected subject who got selected, then click OK. You can drag along the layer to move it between one image to one image. Then you can drag it again, the image to the design, to the Photoshop. Can click again to magic wand tool, click select subject, and then click again, add layer mask. You can change it, and you can change it by dragging around to make more having a good placement. And you can also using a layer mask to adding like soft shadow style using a soft front brush tool right here, like this. Drag again the image, whatever you like. I'm about to drag it, this image to the Photoshop, and then after you drag it, after you go to the Photoshop, we can use the same method as before using a magic wand tool. Go to select subject and then go to click at the layer mask to make only selection for the subject. Then place it wherever you want. I am about to place it here, and then you can use it, or maybe you can just manually deleting the image like this using the layer mask. And again, you can drag the image again, go to Photoshop, click OK, click Magic Wand tool, or you can press the W at the keyboard for the shortcut and then click again, select the subject, click layer mask to select only the subject. You can click the you can move whatever you want the layer by clicking Control plus the increment. I don't know what this is called. Maybe I'm just gonna type it at the video. You can adding some shadow by clicking the layer mask, and then you can choose the foreground color to white rather than black, and then you can using a brush tool, the soft brush tool, to make it look like this and paint it at the layer mask and look like having some outer glow with the yellow effect. It's not effect, it's from the actual photo that using that having some brown color. It's just some optional style. Then again, you can drag it image from your folder to the Photoshop using the same method as before. Press W or click Magic Wand tool. Go to select subject, click the select subject, and then again click to the layer mask. Make it look like this. It will make it look like this. That selected only the subject. Adding some curve to make the image from the subject having more light and brightness. And don't forget to click it to the clipping mask to get affected only this layer. Place it wherever you want and place it that really match with the design. I think it's not whatever you want. I think it's just place it at the place that really match with the design. Add some new image using the same method like before. Select the object, or maybe you can just select using object selection tool to select only the subject of the person. We'll make it look like this. Only selected the subject. And you can place clicking again like this to add another subject. Selecting the layer mask. After you selecting the layer mask, place it right here. You can press Ctrl T for the transform, and then you click this to flip it the image. Click this to flip the image. You can also adding some level adjustment layer. Press it right here to make the image having more brightness. I think all the image having a lot of brightness with the level adjustment layer. You can edit that. Using method as before, grabbing the brush tool, go to the layer mask to draw it like this, so it can make the image having some glowy effect. I don't think it's glowy effect like the other glow drop shadow. Yeah, it's having like a bright drop shadow like this. Click it at the layer, and don't forget it's click it at the layer mask using the foreground to be a white, and then you can draw it using the brush tool like this. And again, same as before, dragging the image to the Photoshop, and you can click at the W at the keyboard, or click it at Magic Wand tool, select subject. So this case, with selecting to subject, you can use the lasso tool, and then you can delete the other subject like this. You can move it around whatever you like. And then go to the bottom of the layer, adding the layer mask to draw it for the background. You can paint it using a cloud brush like this for the background. Sample the color from the text, and you can show it like this using a cloud brush. Press E for the erasure if you want to erase the draw. Go to the bottom layer again, adding some color, solid color layer. Click it for alt click or create the clipping mesh. Then you can click on Ctrl I to invert the selection. Choose the blending mode to linear dodge. Then you can press B for the layer mesh. What I mean is press B for brush, and then you can brush it at layer mask like this using the soft round brush. You can change it by changing the foreground color by pressing the X to make it black or white at a layer mask. When you're drawing, it can make you drawing more easily. And the other way to adding some color, you can use it also with the gradient map layer mask by clicking here. You can change it color to a black like this. Clicking here to add new color, but to change the color whatever you want, then you can change it. You can click the Ctrl I to invert the selection, and then you can click B to use the brush tool to draw it at this object or subject. Then you can choose the color dodge to make like glowy pinkish color. You can choose between the black color or white color to drawing. White for adding the color, and black for deleting the color. Then you can adding some gradient map to the color of the skin, and you can modify it to click it right here. When you click in here, you can adding a new color. So adding color for a black to a red, and then you can choose the yellow to make the skin color to be like this. Then you can click Alt plus drag at the layer panel. So you can copy by clicking the Alt and press click, and then you can copy a new layer like this. I'm copying the gradient map. You can click Alt plus click again for dragging, and Alt plus click, only a click for the clipping mesh. Will look like the image look like this, the skin only red and yellow color. think I don't like the color for the background, and I must to change it the color of the background using a brush again, adding layer at the back, and then you can use cloth brush to draw the background with a yellow color like this. You want to change the color of the background, you can click at the layer, press Ctrl U at the keyboard, and then you can change the hue to the left and make it to red color like this. Then here's the result, guys, and you can also edit the texture for the design to make the design is very matched for a t-shirt. You can also place it mock-up like this. And I think that's all for today, guys. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and see you at the next video.